Road Tripping with Higher Authority, Episode 4 with Zamika and Vanetta.
Hey, y'all.
So, hi guys. Now, the reason why we're doing this specific video is because the video that we took right after this event happened that you're going to see, all the footage that was being taken was really jittery and it was really bad sound. So we just have to tell you the story that leads you into this scenario.
Okay. Yeah.
So it all started on a Wyoming road. Wait, were we in Wyoming? We were leaving from Mount Rushmore on our way to Yellowstone National Park.
Mm-hmm.
And here was the thing. I didn't have the direction on where we were supposed to go. So I clicked my phone and I said, directions to Yellowstone National Park.
Right.
And so it gave me these directions. And I'm like, we're following Siri. We're going to stay with her because she knows everything. So I was like, that's what we're going to do. So we followed on this road and it took us on this brand
magical experience for her. There was nothing but road and no cars, and soon you will find out there's a reason. But yes, go ahead. She was excited about this road.
It took us on a brand new freeway. The freeway was like it was all black, and the lines going down the street, the road were all bright white.
No cars.
No cars anywhere. The speed limit was 80 miles an hour. The hills were like green, and there was cattle that were roaming.
And signs that said Yellowstone, turn here. But this road was just so wide and empty and fast.
But I put it on cruise control and we just flew down the freeway, and I was like, this is amazing.
Another sign.
So all of a sudden, all of these billboards kept on popping up. And then Zamika was like, that sign said, turn over here for an easy way to Yellowstone. And I was like, Siri didn't change. I'm not getting off this freeway. We are going. And then there was one more sign. And then she read it out loud. Quick.
Last chance. Turn here. Like literally.
Yep.
For an easy way to go to Yellowstone. But again, she was having fun with this road, and we were going through these crazy small towns. Like once you're in it, there's no people, but there's towns. There's a post office, the old school looking post office.
Yeah.
And the little store. You see the little mart that probably everyone goes to for groceries, and then you're out. It was like that short.
This beautiful, majestic, wonderful freeway has to come to an end. And so when it comes to an end, boom,
up we go
at the bottom of the base of this mountain. Now, as this time we're traveling in May, but sometime I don't know why in that middle part of America it stays bright really late. So it was like already 8 o'clock or something, and the sun was still shining. Like it was,
below,
live and shining, and we had time, is what my point is. And so we start going up this mountain.
Roads are getting narrower and more narrow, but we keep going up.
Because Siri didn't say to change, okay?
Not at this point, no.
I was like, we're just going to get up to the top of this mountain, because in my mind, I'm thinking of the mountains in California. You drive up the mountain, you get up to the top of it. Once you get up to the top of the mountain, there's a town, and there's people, and there's gas, and there's life.
But
and
she's having a hard time the higher you go to find an actual hotel.
Trying to give me cities that's close to you.
Okay.
Okay, I have a Holiday Inn.
These mountains are not like the mountains in California. These mountains just keep going, and they keep going higher and higher and higher. And then not only that, but the trees get bigger and thicker, and it was everything.
And you can actually start looking down.
Yeah.
Because there's no railings.
So we go from a moment of it just being bright all outside, and you can see everything, all the way to
temperature drops and
It's
darkness.
dark. Once we got past those trees, it was black.
Yeah.
So you couldn't see nothing.
Siri starts going in and out.
But keeps saying, Siri, not available. What is that?
Siri ski trails.
So that's adding tension to the car now.
Yeah.
Now it's pitch black. It's black.
And I'm just remembering all the signs that we passed. We had a chance. We had a chance
to be safe,
to be smooth in our transition without any danger. But we're here now, and she can't literally turn around at this point.
I can't. We got to keep.
You can't.
We've gone too far. We can't turn around.
Narrow roads. And for the first time, the more she tried to calm me down, the madder I get, because she doesn't understand the position that we're in. And she even had the nerve to say, when did you say, were you playing when you said we can pull over and rest or something?
I did say, well, we could sleep in the car.
You don't say that in full snow.
It wasn't full snow. Okay, so now, I don't know what's at the top of this mountain, and I'm just like, it's got to level out to a town. It just has to. Who goes to a mountaintop and then just goes back down? Nobody. So,
but now we're running out of options of hope and maybes, because
everything starts falling apart.
No one's phone works.
Then we're still on this steady incline. All of a sudden, fog comes, and it's thick fog, and it's so much fog that I can't see. And that's
she didn't tell me this.
I wasn't telling her. You think I'm gonna you know who? We're gonna tell her this. Why would I even say it out loud?
Now I'm praying in my head. I'm praying out loud.
She's so upset,
calling on the name. And what does she want to say? We have angels. We're fine.
I was fine. I had to be.
I'm like, stop tempting them and get us out of this mess.
I'm like, Samika, it's fine. It's okay. On the inside, girl, I was just like, okay, Lord, you can get us out of this. I'm fine. I'm okay. You're gonna show me the way. Let's do it.
So now we're going. Lord, we saw the signs.
I ignored the signs. All of them. She was livid. So we keep going. The fog comes. You were scared?
Yes, I was scared.
I didn't know you were scared. I thought you were just mad.
I was mad with mixture of fear. Was up in there.
I gotta slow all the way down, and I'm just going slow through the fog. In the midst of the fog, I see something on the ground. Oh my gosh, it was white. What was that? It's patches of snow.
How high are we at this point?
Yeah, we were.
It's like, how high are we?
Why don't you explain it to the people watching? Hopefully they'll see this footage. Once again,
what is this right here? What does that say?
Okay.
Cutler Hill.
Elevation 8,437 feet.
We're at an elevation of 8,000 feet.
Where are we? Are we even headed?
Lord,
to the right place?
We don't even know.
How do we get out of here?
That's my question.
Oh my gosh.
Pass with care. Okay.
This is what I'm saying.
We are following the freaking thing. We're headed toward Yellowstone. Yellowstone is in the mountains, obviously.
But here's my problem. How do we get out of here?
We're not getting out of here. We're going straight to the Yellow National Park destination.
There's got to be something.
It's got to end out. Yeah, we're not going to hit a tip and just be on the end of nowhere.
The end of the earth. Low battery. Where's the charger? Cannot let this thing go.
There was a light, and it said no vacancy. Oh. So we go. I'm like, but let's just see. You know, maybe they got something, and they say that they're full, and they're not.
We go into this parking lot. This abandoned parking lot. It was still in construction. We saw. I'm like, what the?
They were doing a remodel.
Extra spooky. I was done.
They were doing
Get
a
us
remodel.
the heck out of this place right now.
Yeah.
I don't believe in ghosts. But I was like, get us up out of here, because this looked like somebody gonna come out the Bates Motel somewhere with a knife. It wasn't that kind of fear. But I was like, let's get out of here. This looked like stranded people with no mental stability is hanging around this place. So we had to hurry up and get out of there. She sped up a little bit. Don't let her
I did. I was like,
she got us out of that park.
So now let me keep it telling you how it compounds. We get to the mountain. The mountain goes dark. Then we lose Siri. Then we get the fog. Then we get the patches of snow. Christy's yelling in the back like, should we get chains on the tires? And then we keep on going. The
gas station at this point.
And then, bing, the light for the gas comes on the car. So, because you know everyone's quiet in the car.
It got real quiet.
And then all of a sudden, bing. What was that? I don't know what that was. And I said, it's nothing. It's just the gas letting me know we have 50 miles till we're empty.
Yeah.
50 miles. It's fine. We're going to be okay.
That means on the 0 and you're counting on the 50 to be there. That's what that meant.
we kind of get a little bit of a signal and it pops up. Charity's trying to read the map to get some kind of gauge on where we are in real life. And then there's a split in the road. I can either keep going straight or I can turn.
Straight was complete darkness.
And then the turn was way off in the dark. It's a tiny little light.
But it's like, what is that? A post? What is that? What is that? Because 50 miles is going to make or break us.
I don't know. The Holy Spirit
had to intervene.
Came and I was like, I was like, okay, let's go. So I turned towards the light and I pull off towards the light and I go down and we're bouncing over these kind of rickety roads, but I'm like, what is it? What are we gonna do? So we kept going and then it opened up and there was like a lake and it looked pretty. And what does it say? Bear Lodge.
Yeah. And it was availability. Did it say vacancy? I don't know. We just pulled in at this point because we didn't have any other place to go. There were lights on. There were people.
People were there.
We're coming in and out at this point. We're like, okay, here we go.
This is civilization and we are saved. So that takes us to the next part where Charity will tell you what happened and you'll see Zamika is really upset. But all in all, you know, I really feel like it was a epic journey. Yeah, she was a little scared, but you know, I maintained my cool, stay cool,
hopeful
and cool under pressure. If that was not available,
too far. You got it just a little bit. Oh, you pushed it. She pushed it to the limit. That so one maybe trip, a little. Yeah,
maybe a little, but hotel
into this hotel, and there was things going on.
And it was a bar actually.
Of course, it just wasn't right. But we didn't have a choice but to stop.
We did it.
We had stuff in our possession for protection, and we were sent out to the wolves.
My dad gave me a knife for the trip.
Just in case.
Just in case.
We wouldn't know what to do with it if we tried. Like, we didn't have no intention of using it.
He said you stick it and you twist it.
That wasn't your dad. That was the movie Face Off.
Well, that wasn't my dad. Well, I learned I watched the movie. You stick it and you twist it. He's the one who gave me the knife. I feel like he told me.
I think we've gone on long enough in this to give you an idea
of what happened in this scenario.
To a lovely adventure, though.
Blessings and miracles.
Yep.
Thanks. Okay, so that's this video. We hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll talk to you later.
Here's our room, guys. This is here. All right. So we walked into this. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, gosh. All right. Now, the room is not what you call a 5-star, but guess what? We're here tonight, and this is where we're going because we're not going anywhere back out there until we see some daylight.
I don't know what to say except thank the Lord Jesus that it was a fire that kept me going.
Let her talk. You got to hear it from these two. This is great. To make it go on speak.
Did she tell you how the signs
That's the knife my dad
clearly said, get the knife out of my eye. The signs clearly said the 16 freeway was safest and fastest.
Charity, what are you doing with the knife?
I'm just
oh my gosh, she's like a little kid. All right, so let me let Charity talk to you.
So I get out. We're here at the Grizzly Bear Lodge, and we're here, and what's happening basically is that we stopped just in time. Like, there was an impasse where we could have been lost in the mountains out of gas. But this is a fuel station, this is a lodge, and it came to be once upon a midnight clear that this became available for us. So I get here and I was like, hi, I'm not sure where to go. I'm lost to find the check-in desk, and these two people smoking cigarettes outside say, oh, you gotta go rent from Petey or Joe at the bar. So you can't rent a room from anybody except for Petey or Joe. Petey happens to be a girl. So she's very nice, very helpful. I said, hi, we're a little bit lost, not sure if this is where we can check in. And so she goes, yeah, you can check in with me. And then so proceeds, now we are here in this lovely establishment. Well, while I'm sitting there waiting for someone to help me, I'm surrounded by mountaineers. These guys are like scruffy, dark beards, weird old looking people, and this one guy had a hat this low. Can't even see his eyes. Long mustache, long pointy beard. He looked like he climbed out from a rock. He's drinking beer and looking at me like this. Like that. The whole time he's smoking a cigarette. like this. He looks, I was like, dear God, what's happening? So it just got very real. And all the people around us can tell that we're not from here. And so they're all just in there like, yeah, they're just talking. So this is their stomping grounds. And Petey, who is very nice, showed us the way to go and got us checked into the room. Now, there's no more food from the kitchen. So if you want food, it's DiGiorno's for $11. Other than that, there's no phones in the room, no cell phone service, no Wi-Fi. They have Wi-Fi, but it's satellite, and it runs really, really slow. We have towels for the shower, but they're from the pool. That doesn't exist. So they're pool towels, and that's that. But
So to me, I go outside because we're looking for this camera to film this beautiful story. So I go looking for Charity and Tamika. Well, you know, I'm not used to this place. So first of all, I walk outside. The grizzly guy with the little girl standing there, he opens the elevator. Oh! Opens the elevator, I go down. Thank you very much. I walk out to the car. No, Tamika and Charity. Walk in to get Tamika and Charity get the keys to ask Tamika where the thing is. The guy's at the table eating popcorn. Tamika says, don't go. Charity goes, don't go. They're going to be waters. Then Charity comes and tells me my hair's going to stink. So I better get out of here quickly. So then I was like, okay, so can I go?
Because the cigarettes smoke.
Yeah, got it. So then I get out, go up the thing. Tamika's watching me out. I told her, don't worry about me. I know karate. So I enter into the door. A girl stands there, completely smiling at me. I kid you not.
oh my gosh.
I said, hi. Hi. She kept her hand doing this. I said, I'm getting spooked out. Hi. I said, she goes, do you work here? I said, no. I turned my head because I didn't want to look at her anymore because she's spooking me out. So then I came up here in the elevator. She kept turning. Are you sure you don't work here? No. Oh, dear God. Oh, I went upstairs. I opened the door. I pushed the door open. I'm kidding. But then I opened the door and I got in here. I think the girl was still waving at me, looking in front of her.
Just in time.
Yeah.
It's quaint, but in a cabin fever type way.
And there's Tamika over there in the dark,
Now,
looking
let
like
Tamika-
scary.
I think she needs to tell her
Put
story.
the light on. She's got an attitude about this whole experience.
Tell how your version of this whole adventure was, Tamika.
I'm here against my will. It was either sleep in a car or come into Spooksville.
But I will say that she said we would not have made it. We were over 300 miles away, or no, over 200 miles away. We had 150 miles worth of gas. So we literally made it like by the hairs of the chinny chin.
Oh, Jesus did it. Thank you, Father. Look at her. This is what happens. This is fast and loose. That fast and loose.
Too fast, too loose.
She gets worried. But God, He just keeps making a way. All right, so this is part of our adventure. The amazing stories to tell children, grandchildren.
I love
Not
it.
to do.
Pete, huh? What not to do? What
Still
we're
gotta go downstairs with the guy with the peanuts.
right now. Okay, all right, bye. Well, it's the morning, and we're still in Wyoming after our night of rest in our secret oasis of a miracle. And here's the place. It's starting. We woke up this morning to flurries. There's a beautiful lake over there. This place is actually a lot bigger than what it looks like because it goes on and on behind us. Christy is, I'm awake. Tamika's studying the map, and Charity's getting gas, and we're getting out of here.
All right, we're driving in Wyoming, Sunday morning. Just left the Bear Lodge. You know, I have something to say, I think, about this Bear Lodge. What if we can't find it on the map when we get back home?
And it was
never there.
It was a miracle.
I thought that last night before I fell asleep. We do need this. Look at guys.
The day it snowed in May.
What that sign said.
That cool. Hey guys, so on our way down the mountain going to Yellowstone, we saw this beautiful waterfall. And when you see things like this, you just have to stop, acknowledge it, and take it in because it commands attention.
Oh my gosh, how beautiful. Look at how strong that is. Can you guys see? Oh my gosh, this is what we're looking at. Look at that beautiful waterfall. I'm gonna hold it there. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
I'm not sure who started this tradition. I think it was from my mom when I did road trips way back then going from California to Wisconsin. But anyway, every time you go through a tunnel, you're supposed to yell. So that's what we do. We yell when we go through tunnels. You'll see that a lot. But that's what happens. Right, Tamika?
Right.
You're supposed to
Unless
go.
they're a mile long.
Going into the National Yellowstone Park.
Wow, this is long.
We're going to be there in a minute. Could you imagine us yelling this whole time? Yeah.
We are looking at a buffalo right in front of us. He is literally 10 steps in front of me. OMG, can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? He is literally 10 steps in front of us.
I'm literally shocked right now.
Look at him. Can you see him, everyone? Like I can go pet him.
What?
He's scratching.
Look at his horns.
Oh my gosh.
Apparently it's that easy. You drive 100 yards into the park and
I know. This is astounding.
Look at this
Just chilled
guy.
out.
Now, I'm afraid will he come at us?
He won't charge, Chris. You have to be like, please.
Wow. Can you guys see? Okay, he's walking. He's walking. We don't know where he's going.
He's massive.
He's walking. Can you guys see? Trying to get close. Wow. That is fantastic.
That's intense.
Look at this. It's the natural sulfur coming in from the ground.
he did it. He did it.
The Yellowstone National Park. Wyoming, we're out.
Say deuces.
Deuce. Out.
It's been real.
It's been real.
So we hope you enjoyed what you saw.
Yes.
Clearly, what we went through on that mountain was worth the wait.
Totally worth it.
Finally made it to Yellowstone National Park. You saw the animals. What we couldn't show you was a sleeping bear toward the end. That was amazing.
Yeah.
So it was all good, all fun.
We didn't get to see some of the major things like the morning glory pool.
All the colors and
We didn't get to see that. But we're gonna go back again. So
we're gonna
that's
follow
definitely-
those signs, right?
Next time we go, we'll follow the signs.
All right. So until next time, we hope you stay connected with us as we continue with road tripping with higher authority.
Road tripping.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.